There's mounting public fury in the United States over the shooting death of a black teenager. The parents of Trayvon Martin are calling for the gunman's arrest, but the boy's killer, a member of a neighbourhood crime watch in Florida, claims he killed the boy in self-defence. At the heart of an angry debate over law enforcement is a so-called Stand Your Ground law, which gives people sweeping rights to use deadly force if they feel threatened. Kerry Brewster reports.
In the 3 weeks since the Miami teenager was killed, public protests have grown larger and louder. The latest saw New Yorkers come out in force for the so-called Million Hoodies March. Many Americans believe the only crime Trayvon Martin committed was to be a black kid walking home in his hoodie through a smart neighbourhood.
Our son was not committing any crime. No. Our son is your son. Yeah. I want you guys to stand up for justice and stand up for what's right. Yeah.
The popular 17-year-old high school student was shot dead in a gated community by a self-proclaimed soldier of a neighbourhood watch. 28-year-old George Zimmerman claims he killed the boy in self-defence after calling police to report a suspicious person. Trayvon was carrying a box of lollies and a soft drink he'd just purchased. He was nearly home when he reportedly rang his girlfriend, worried he was being followed. Shortly afterwards, he was dead.
First gunshot.
Despite calls by his parents for George Zimmerman's arrest, police say there's no call to bring charges. That's because of a self-defence law introduced in Florida and 20 other states following vigorous lobbying by the National Rifle Association. Under it, a person doesn't have to retreat, but can stand his ground and protect himself if he feels in imminent danger. Now that law is at the centre of an increasingly angry debate over how an unarmed teenager was killed and whether police have the authority to lay charges.
If there were mistakes made, we're going to handle that.
The author of the law says it's being misused.
This gentleman is on very thin ice claiming this is a defence when he's actively out there pursuing and confronting another individual.
While social media campaigns challenge the justice system, rallies like this one increase the political pressure. The Justice Department has launched a probe into the police investigation, while a recently convened Florida grand jury is considering whether there's enough evidence to file charges in this racially charged case. Kerry Brewster, Lateline.